Okay, finally, Queensland is now open for applications for the 491 and 190. There's a fair few different streams and there's a lot to unpack here, so I'm gonna have to do this through a series of videos. Here are the 4 streams that are available, and what you'll need to do is navigate through the website, check if you're an onshore applicant, offshore applicant, and then check the requirements. So for example, here for the 190 in Queensland, you need to have a minimum of 65 points, have proficient English or higher, and have an occupation, but there are priority sectors. So for onshore applicants, they are open to inviting different occupations as long as they are in the priority sector. But there is also a list that they will not be inviting for the 190, so you'll need to check that list out as well. The process is also slightly different this year. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go through all the different streams, all the different requirements.
All right guys, really exciting news. India has been added to the list for the 462 visa. This means that Indian nationals will be able to apply for the work and holiday visa. They have been added as of the 16th of September 2024. There's a small fee of $25 to apply and registrations will open later on this year. I'll be back in my next video with more eligibility criteria. As you guys know, there was an invitation round yesterday for Victoria, and I'm just so surprised about the variety of occupations that were invited. Because last financial year, we had a lot of invitations, but these applicants had high salaries, high points, working in their nominated occupation. But this year, we've just had a good variety, which is a really good indication of what's to come. So for example, here we had an accountant invited for the 491 visa. We had a construction project manager invited and they only had proficient English. Here's a chef that was invited for the 491 visa. And I guess the most important thing to note is we obviously didn't lodge these ROIs very long ago. These people were getting their invitations within 1 to 2 weeks. So all I can say is it's time to get some advice on your profile and compare against the invitations that have been happening this year. And then just deciding which state, which strategy would be the best for you.
So I spoke to a client recently who completed her studies and she's now eligible to apply as a motor mechanic. She told me that her previous representative had actually told her to study this course because when she graduates, she'll be eligible to apply for the 189 and the 190 in Victoria. Now I do have some issues with this advice, so let me talk about it. First of all, yes, I do agree that if you complete these studies, you can be eligible to apply for a 189 and 190 in Victoria. Now in the last financial year for the 189 visa, yeah, I agree, there are a few motor mechanics that were invited to apply. But over the last couple of years, it hasn't been that consistent for motor mechanics in the 189 visa. And as for the 190 visa in Victoria, yeah, you can apply. But Victoria has always mentioned that they prefer certain candidates, certain skill levels. So I feel it's a little bit different when me and my team provide this advice. Sometimes it's not what you always want to hear, but it is realistic. I believe in providing the advice, but it also has to be realistic. Because in this case, the applicant said, but my agent told me that I was eligible for the 190 in Victoria. And technically, yes. But if you look at all the previous invitation rounds and the data that you have on hand, you don't really see many motor mechanics being invited for the 190 visa in Victoria specifically. Now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely chances for the 190 visa for motor mechanics in other states, such as New South Wales or South Australia. I guess when we train our team, we don't only just look at who's eligible to apply. For example, if you're an accountant, you can apply for the 189 visa. There's nothing wrong with that. But as I teach my team, you have to see what's actually more realistic. Provide the most realistic strategy to clients. So as you guys may have heard, there's going to be changes to our point system. So this is when you lodge EOIs for 491, 190 or 189. So a lot of people have been asking me, what happens to the current EOIs that are already lodged? Will it be a new system? Will the current EOIs become invalid? Now we don't know, but something similar happened back in like 2016 or 2015. I can't remember exactly when. And they added single points so you can get an additional 10 points if you're a single. And what they did is they did not change their EOI system. It's just overnight people's points changed. They updated the system. I think it's going to be similar because if you think about it, if they go ahead and change the whole EOI portal or make everyone submit new applications, it's a big job. And I don't think they want to do that with the hundreds of thousands of applications that they have at the moment for EOIs. So that's what I'm speculating. But this should take effect by the end of the year.